Got to bring the power. Because we have all weekend long.
But you got to work on the sex life. You got to work on it. My wife was like, we got to do some new stuff. So I started getting some literature. Anybody ever do that? You get the literature. Got that National Geographic, They had a big article about Japan and the sushi there. And this eel, unagi, is supposed to make your dick hard for like 3 days. And they have these pictures of these Japanese guys walking around like, unagi. Unagi good. One guy had like 30 kids. I make all those one night. Power, unagi. Damn. I got to try this stuff. So in the supermarket by where I live, they got a little sushi corner. So I go in there one day. The chef is standing there, like, you want to take a shit or something? I'll come back. Have a good time. And I'm like, what's up with the unagi? He's like, unagi good to make a dick harder like a samurai sword. You can fuck all night, woman, no more talk shit. Unagi power. I'm like, well, how much unagi do you need? He's like, 1 unagi, this a good power. 2 unagi, a lot of power. So I'm like, give me 20 unagis in the bag right now. I go home, I eat them all. I have a beer, I pass out. I wake up like a couple hours later. I'm like, you know how you have beer and you fall asleep? You got to pee really bad right when you wake up. So I go to pee, but my dick is like, bam. It's all, I'm trying to bend it down, the eyes blinking. I'm wrestling with it. I got the power, knocking over shampoo and conditioner, My wife calls. She's like, hey, what's going on? Like, power for you tonight. And no more talk shit. And I hung up the phone. I was ready. But the dick wouldn't go down. So I'm like, man, I got to take the edge off this thing. So I threw in my favorite porn. It has the scene of the 2 girls with the one guy. You don't see much of the guy. And, and I'm getting into it. My favorite scene, nugget power. I got the power grip on. I got the hunch in the back, in the shoulder, the vein popping out of the head, sweating, knees starting to twitch. Half hour goes by, nothing's happening. I'm working it. I got the dick in one hand, a remote in the other, So focused on the TV, I don't hear my wife get home early from work. She opens up the bedroom door. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, power, you in bed now. Hop on it. Potty time. So we start hitting it. Unagi power. Another half hour goes by. She looks back at me. She's like, look, I don't know what's going on with you. You don't look good. You're sweating. Got purple blotches all over your face. Your eyes twitching. Talking like a troll. Go look at yourself in the bathroom mirror. So I kind of waddle over to the bathroom mirror. I look at myself. I got all these blotches all over me. I'm sweating. All of a sudden, my stomach hurts really bad. I'm like, oh. She's like, we better get you to the emergency room. You probably got food poisoning. So now I got to find pants to fit over the power, Try on different stuff. Nothing works, Finally, I got some Daisy Dukes. Looks like I'm smuggling a handgun, Hail a cab, like, Reeds, We get down to the emergency room. There are people with gunshot wounds. I have a dick that won't go away, How do you explain that? So he's like, what exactly happened? I'm like, unagi. He's like, what? Power. It's like, excuse me, you have a pretty mouth. So I get a shot, and it goes down. And we go back home, and, I'm like, I'm never going to eat sushi again. That was disastrous. So my wife, the next week, takes that same yoga class that I took, and she did something wrong and blew out her neck and had to wear a neck brace, and it kind of threw off her walk and had a neck brace. So we're walking around there, but she's like, let's go in that grocery store. I'm like, what? I don't want to go in there. After what happened, it scarred me emotionally. That guy's in there. He's gonna She's like, no, I've been in there since he got fired, so don't worry about it. So we walk in. He's there. He sees her in the neck brace limping. He's like, oh, power! Unagi! No more talk shit.
So for you guys out there who have heart complications and shit like that, go get some unagi. You don't need Viagra. Just saying. You don't want to put chemicals in your body that your body's going to get accustomed to, and you probably won't ever get a natural heart on ever again. Just saying. You got to keep it real, man. Did you like that, Tony? Please tell me that's not the first time you've heard that. You got Tony cracking his ass up over here. That's what's up, man. Ryan, we got a new one. That's epic. Oh, that's fucking epic. If you think that's funny, shit, sis, I gotta do it. Just forewarning you, just in case your lungs are not up to par today. My shit's been fucking killing me. I ain't gonna lie. So, if you think DC Benny's funny, then you're gonna love Christopher Titus on Retards. I gotta do it. Yes, I'm gonna do it. It's funny as fuck. I can't help it. Yeah, we had fun with this, a couple of mornings on the morning show. Hey, check out DC Benny, man. He's pretty fucking badass, I will say. He's pretty badass. Just saying. It's all right. So hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad I restarted that. So we got to play this little Christopher Titus bit again. Yes, the man's fucking amazing. He's a damn genius. He's a fucking genius. So retards. It's not about a disability. It's not about a birth defect. It's about that guy or that girl that I will mock Chris a little bit here, where that gets 5 beers in and hangs out the window and wants to scream at fucking cops. Just saying. And this poor waitress, Jesus Christ, what a fucking douche. Let's turn our disability up 3,000 notches.
Now, before we go any further, I want to talk about the word retard, because a lot of people get pissed, especially here in California. Oh my God, you can't say retard. Oh, you can't say retard. In my life, whenever I've used the word retard, never once have I thought of someone with MS or CP or Downs or autism or has got legs going out the back of their shoulders because one of their chromosomes forgot to tell a DNA strand it was going on vacation. That is just disabled. And as a matter of fact, if I ever saw someone calling someone like that retarded, they would have to deal with me physically. That's right. But every man in this room has a buddy who, after his 5th beer, will hang out a car window. Hey, cops! You want to fight, you bunch of queers? That guy's a retard. Sorry. Every woman in here has a girlfriend who at one point showed up at your house. Oh my God, we got in a fight and he pushed me. He pushed you, you're never going to see him again. I never got to him again. 2 weeks later, not only is she seeing that dude again, she's moved in and agreed to marry him. Retard. Rihanna-tard. Let's define the word retard. What does it mean? It means you were born a certain way. You were born a certain level, but you didn't live up to that. You were behind where you should have been. You were retarded, right? But let's talk about this. That guy in the Olympics with the blades for legs, let me ask you something. Any of you guys make the Olympics? I see people, paraplegics, going to law school, getting these law degrees, taking down these billion-dollar companies in civil suits. I'm sorry, kids with Downs have access to a level of love that we can't even imagine. I'm sorry, that's not retarded, that's advanced. But if you have everything working perfectly, you have all your facilities about you, but you end up addicted to crystal meth and living under a bridge, you're fucking retarded. I have a friend of mine, I got a buddy of mine, got cerebral palsy, a guy named Michael Larone, very funny comedian, man. But he's knurled up, man. He's like this. And his brain is fine, but he's like this. And let me tell you something about hanging out with disabled people. They use that shit against us. When Mike walks on stage, it takes him forever. This is how he gets on stage. See how creeped out you already are right now? He gets to the microphone. This is how he starts the show. I just want everyone to know that this happened since I got here. Don't eat the nachos. Very funny. Very smart, too. So one day we did our show. We're back east. We did shows on Saturday night. Sunday morning we go to breakfast. At breakfast he brings his buddy Tony. I got my buddy Tommy with me. Waitress comes over, asks Tony what he wants, tells her, asks me, I tell her, asks Tommy, tells her. The waitress turns to Mike, looks back at me and goes, what will he have? And I look at Mike because I know something's going to break off. And I look at him, I see Satan flash across his face. And my first thought was, you don't deserve better parking because you're an evil prick. Now, what I thought was going to happen, I thought Mike was going to get indignant. I could handle myself. Instead, Mike goes the other way, turns the level of disability up 3,000%. And goes, I would like to order boobies. Yours will be fine, thank you. He goes off. The waitress goes, can you turn him off? No, maybe you can flip his switch. For the next hour and a half, Mike destroyed this woman's psyche. Man, if she put a glass of water down, bam! Oh, that was a tsunami! She must have brought us like 30 forks. I dropped another pokey thing, I'm sorry! I need another pokey thing for my chicken fingers. How many fingers do a chicken have? Now, I'm his friend. I didn't laugh once, and it was hard. End of the meal, she comes over with the check, and she's got the check, and she's just shaking. The check's vibrating in her hand. And she's probably working in a toll booth right now. And she goes, I'm so sorry. Mike goes, don't be sorry, you're my favorite waitress. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. So, we walk outside, and I can't take it anymore. I lose it. I hit the grass. I'm like, dude, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Mike, dead serious. That bitch deserved it. That, my friend, is a retard. So, are we clear where I stand on the word now?
I hope everybody is clear on what a real retard is. Jesus. Oh, that fucking bit gets me every fucking time. So sorry if you can't breathe, or if your stomach hurts, or if you're crying because it's like you just went through the fucking gas chamber and you're saying, my eyes are open. And, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. So, I can't help it. I can't fucking help. Alright, so, if anybody's got any recommendations on what to do in New York City because you've been there, because this is my first time here, so I don't have a bunch of fucking Yankees staring at me because I'm a true fucking southern redneck and I talk funny and I walk weird. I'd like to know. Just saying. Shit. I think we're going to hit an Italian restaurant today. Go by the 9/11 Memorial. Go down Times Square. Have some fun. Walk around and shit. So, it'll be a fucking hoot. Yeah, we'll have some badass times. Then we'll jump back on the road and head back home. So, yeah. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving went great. There is there's a lot of shit from Black Friday, and there was people fucking mauling over fucking people, over this Black Friday, just like there is every Black Friday, and this is exactly what I think about Black Friday.